Hi there, good morning. I hope you're doing well. I'm going to do a quick gua sha session on my face. I'm going to be using my new Dove Rose Quartz Gua Sha, and I'm going to use this, which is Lion's Leaf Beauty Balm, which is fantastic for taking off makeup, but it's also great for gua sha. If you want to get the beauty balm, you can get a discount with my code. It's Jacina, so I think it's 15% off or 10%, I'm not quite sure, I can't quite remember. Anyway, I hope you're doing well. I'm just going to show you how this works. So I just use quite a generous amount of this cream. I love them, they're brilliant. They have no water in it because it doesn't have preservatives. So because it doesn't have preservatives, there's no harsh chemicals that have to be kept in the product to keep it fresh, which is just really wonderful. So start by generously, and it's very easy to do this, generously applying a lot of the cream. I'm going to start by doing my neck. So I'm using this little hook here just to do my neck. I like to go in a downward fashion. Oh, and I've just realised I haven't, maybe I have. I had to get all of the shoulder. Right, so that's done that side, and I'm just going to do this side. Oh. When you use a gua sha, it's so much easier to do this treatment quickly, and with the extra large size, you can do it super quickly. Now, you don't want to go harsh down the front, but you just want to go here, so I like to use it here. Now, the secret to really improving your lymphatic drainage is to work on your neck and your jawline. And so often when I'm doing treatments on clients, they have a lot of crunchiness in the jawline area, but you can also do here, which is your décolleté, which is quite crunchy for me. Don't know if you can hear the crunches there. So I'll just do the other side. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Okay, great. So here, you can use this comb. I don't know if you can hear. You can just go along the jawline. And I can hear so much crunching. It just means there's a lot of sort of sand. It's very granular. We want to try and move that to improve lymphatic drainage. Now, there's so many, this is so versatile, but you can use the dove's head just to go underneath your chin, underneath your jaw. So it's really, really easy. You can also use this little notch here. And you can also use this guy here. Great. So now we can just do from the chin upwards. Feels so good. Now, you always want to be lifting, so going upwards, never pulling your face down. Now, we can go here. I really like to do the gua sha in the morning. I think that's very helpful. And you never also want to remember, you never want to be pulling down. You always want to be lifting up. You choose a number of strokes you're comfortable with, and then you can move up you can really not do anything wrong. You just want to gently move. I have very sensitive skin, so it looks like I'm doing this hard. I'm not. It's a very gentle stroke. Right, I'm going to do the lip. If you have deep set smile lines, it's really good to use the comb and just work it out. Just ease it off. I guess this is the only time you could go in a slightly different direction. We are just trying to break the fascia up, improve circulation. Now you can also use the comb anywhere, and you can go right up into the hairline. This doesn't have a fine comb, but you can definitely use it around the eye area, but very, very gently. So now I'm going to do the eyebrow, but I'm going to use the comb. I'm doing 10 strokes here. You can now use the little head of the gua sha, of the dove, just to release around the eye area. The next bit that is good to do is just to do the forehead. And we also can do up, so we can do here. Now, I'm sleeping at night with a 1-year-old who is constantly trying to breastfeed off me, and I have got these 11's marks. I wake up with these on my side. So I think using the comb here can be very beneficial. Now, you can just go in any way that you feel comfortable, but again, we want to lift, because we want to lift the brow line. So that's one half of my face done. You can, again, as I was saying, you can use the end notch, stomach 7, they're very good to release jaw pain, very good if you grind your teeth. It's excellent. And you can do here, it's colon 20, very good for improving breathing conditions, asthma, hay fever. Now I'm going to do the other side of my face, and I don't know if you can notice, one side looks a little bit less puffy. This is a very excellent tool if you have, you can do in all kinds of ways. If you have chin issues, you could, not chin issues, but if you want to firm your chin and make it look more sculpted, you can do this. You can also do this. Okay, so this one side feels so relaxed and really, really good. I like to use the notch as well, just here, putting a bit more cream. So I'm going to go up because it's just easier. And you can go up here into gallbladder 20 and just do a little release. So yeah, I'm going to just do the other side of the face. Again, you can just do whatever you like, whatever works for you, whatever you feel comfortable. It's important to go in a slow rhythmic motion. You're trying to tell your sympathetic system to relax. Try and breathe deeply. So again, I'm going to use the notch here. See, right here is a lot of pain, so I'm using this end bit here to stimulate. It's very crunchy. We all get a lot of tension in our jaw. It's important to try and relax. I'm doing a bit more here because this side seems a bit crunchier than the other side. Now, you're not aiming to get red marks. It's just that my skin, again, is very, very sensitive. So I'm just going to just do a little bit of the smile line. Do a little bit of the lips. Oh, that feels gorgeous. Great. So again, don't do gua sha with lots of makeup on. Do this in the morning when you wake up. Do this as your nighttime routine. You can also use the dove the other way around. You are not supposed to leave marks on your face. Yes, it's pink there, but this is just blood flow. Again, there's no attempt to make any or leave any marks. It's just you're trying to move the lymph. This is excellent if you have like a drainage problem under eye bags. You know, you've got to be very careful of your diet. If you have a puffy face, I would recommend eating foods that can help with drainage. PM me if you want any advice. I'm happy to share that. Plantain is a great vegetable. You can boil it. It's very good for moving damp. So it feels so good. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit of a release here with the bird's head. This is bladder 2. Normally the start of the 11s is kidney point. Sanja 23. Tai Yang. So I'm just going to do a little, you can use any way that feels comfortable. You can do here. You can do this if it speaks to you. I think you should just make friends with your gua sha, your little birdie, or whatever gua sha you use. It's not important at all. It's important to do a regular routine. It's important to get comfortable and make friends with your tool. And regularly have a practice. Now I'm just going to do some hairline work. Lots of good points in here. Stomach 8, gallbladder 13, 15, bladder 3. Yeah, so that feels awesome. That feels so good. Now you can also use this little guy here just to release off any tension you have. This is my current bugbear, right? So you can also use this down your nose to help. This is about the only time we go down. And if after that your face feels good but your arms feel tight, you can just use, you want it to be a little bit moisturized, but you want to just, you can just go down your arm. And lots of sha is coming up here. It's hard to see in the light because it's very, very bright, but there's a lot of arm tension. I've got the baby under my arm at night, and it's quite sort of, what's the word? Unrelaxing. But that's why we have all these lovely routines to help us relax, de-stress, and feel better about ourselves. Now you can go down the front. Just go very, very gently down the thyroid. And you can use this to gua sha down your fingers to help if you've got swollen fingers. I've got slightly swollen fingers because I'm breastfeeding, so you can help move the lymph. And you can, of course, if you've got like stress in your hands because you're using your computer a lot, you can use the tail of the gua sha just to help release any tension. These are available on my website. They're different prices for the amethyst, the white jade and the rose quartz. They're available in my Etsy store. Please do PM me if you have any questions. Thank you so much. Please subscribe. Great seeing you. Have a wonderful day and stay happy and fresh. And I hope to see you again soon. Thank you so much. Bye bye.